Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So yesterday we discussed time and distance. See the continuation of time and distance. So can you please find out what will be the answer here? Audio, video is everything is okay for you? Any disturbance?
All clear, sir.
Let's see the question. Anyone? What is the answer here? Can you please tell me the answer? A train traveling at 48 kilometers per hour completely crosses another train having half of its length traveling in opposite direction at 42 kilometers per hour in 12 seconds. It is also passes a railway platform in 45 seconds, the length of the platform. Initially, a train is traveling another train half of its length opposite direction, where a distance equal to s into t. Length of the train we don't know, so that will be equal to x. Another train, it's half of the length, that will be equal to x by 2. X plus x by 2 equal to 3x by 2. Both of them are traveling opposite direction. When both of them are opposite direction, we need to add them. So that will be equal to 90. 90 into 5 by 18 crosses each other in 12 seconds. So do the simplification. 18 ones are 18 fives are 5 fives are 25. 25 into 12 equal to 300. So 3 ones are 300. So where x equal to 200. So I got x equal to 200. What is the next statement? It is also passes railway platform in 45 seconds. So which train? 48 meters of train, 48 kilometers per hour. So platform length we don't know. So that is 200 plus x is equal to, so speed of the train equal to 48 into 5 by 18 into 45. 9 fives are 45, 9 twos are 18, 2 ones are 224. 24 into 5 equal to 120, 120 into 5 equal to 600, where x equal to 400. So length of the platform equal to 400 meters. Length of the platform equal to 400. Next question. The speed of train T is 100 kilometers per hour. The speed of person P will be 4 kilometers per hour. And the T crosses P in 15 seconds. So if P travels along the direction of motion of T is nothing but they are traveling in the same direction. If they are traveling in the same direction, they can cross in 15 seconds. They can cross in 15 seconds. Where distance equal to speed into time, we don't know the length of the train, so that will be equal to length of the train. If two persons are moving in the same direction, we need to subtract them. 100 minus 4 equal to 96 into 5 by 18 into 15 seconds. So 6 threes are 6 16s, 3 ones are 3 fives are 16 fives are 80. 80 into 5 equal to 400. Where length of the train equal to 400. If P travels along the opposite direction of T, if P travels along the opposite direction of T, then in how much time T crosses P in seconds? So this is same direction. E is given time. So, but in opposite direction, so distance equal to speed into time. So again, when they are moving in same direction, opposite direction, a person is don't have person is not having any length. So a train is crosses its own length. What is the length of the train? That is 400. Opposite direction, we need to add them. Opposite poles attract each other. 104 into 5 by 18 into, we need to find out the time. So that will be equal to 5 ones are 580. So 80, 104 is cancelled by 4 table. So it will be cancelled by 4 twos are 426. 2 nines are 213. 20 into 9 will be equal to 180. 180 by 13. 13 ones are 13. 13 threes are 169. 180 minus 169 will be equal to 11. So if I put point, I will get 110. So in 110, 13 table, it will be 8 times. So the answer will be equal to 13.85 seconds. So the answer is 13.85 seconds. Next question. The length of train A is 2K plus 150 meters and its speed is 54 kilometers per hour. Train A crosses signal pole in 24 seconds. A pole which is not having any length. So a train crosses a pole or a man, then the distance traveled by a train equal to its own length. So that will be equal to length of the train. So distance equal to speed into time. So we don't know the distance. That will be equal to length of the train. Sorry, length of the train is 2K plus 150. So speed equal to 54 into 5 by 18 into 24. 18 ones are 18 threes are. So 24 into 5 equal to 120, 360. So if I subtract 150, so 18 threes are 54, 15, 360, 2K equal to 210, where K equal to 105. Next, the length of train B is 4K minus 70 meters and speed is 108 kilometers per hour. Find the time taken to cross a platform. Length of the platform is 550 meters. What is the length of the train? We are having 4K minus 70. 4K minus 70 will be equal to, where K equal to 105. So 105 into 4, 420. 420 minus 70 equal to 350. 350 plus 550 equal to 900, where distance equal to speed into time. So distance is nothing but length of the train is crosses a platform. A train is having some 350 meters of length. So platform is having 550 meters of length. We need to add these two. 350 plus 550 equal to 900. So speed of train will be equal to 108 into 5 by 18. So we need to find out the time where t equal to time. 18 ones are 18 six are 6 fives are 30. 30 into 900. So that will be equal to 900 by 30 equal to 30, where t equal to 30 seconds. So the answer will be equal to 30 seconds. Next question. So a train of 400 meters takes 15 seconds to cross a length of the train 300 meters, traveling at 60 kilometers per hour from the opposite direction along a parallel track. What is the speed of the longer train in kilometers per hour? So what is saying? So here a train of the length will be equal to 400 crosses another train will be equal to 300 where distance equal to s into t. So both the trains we need to add 400 plus 300 equal to 700. They are running in opposite direction is nothing but we need to add 60 plus x into 5 by 18 into here 60 is nothing but kilometers per hour. X is also kilometers per hour. We are finding x value here crosses each other in how many seconds? In the sense 15 seconds. So do the cancellation. So that will be equal to 5 ones are 5 140, 5 threes are 528, 3 ones are 3 six are 28 into 6 will be equal to 20 into 6 will be equal to 120, 6 into 8 equal to 48, 168 is equal to 60 plus x, where x equal to 108 kilometers per hour. Whatever the x value, that will be equal to kilometers per hour only. So whatever the kilometers, we are converting into meter per second. So x equal to 108 kilometers per hour. The distance between two cities A and B is 330 kilometers. A train started 8 a.m. travels towards B at 60 kilometers per hour. Another train starts from B at 9 a.m. travels towards A at 75 kilometers per hour. At what time do they meet? So that will be equal to distance between A and B equal to 330 kilometers. A person is started at 8 a.m. and other person is started at 9 a.m. These two persons will meet each other after 9 a.m. only. One person is started at 8 a.m. with the speed of 60 kilometers per hour. He has to cover in 1 hour. 8 to 9, he will cover 1 hour with the speed of 60 kilometers per hour. In the sense, he will cover 60 kilometers. Total distance equal to 330. Out of 330, 60 kilometers is completed. 330 minus 60 equal to 270. Both the trains are traveling in say opposite direction. When two trains are traveling in opposite direction, we need to add them. 60 plus 75 equal to 135, where distance equal to 270, speed equal to 135. Then the time equal to 270 by 135. 270 by 135 equal to 2 hours. After 9 a.m., so they started at 9 a.m. Two trains are started at 9 a.m. After 2 hours, these two trains will meet each other. So 9 plus 2 equal to 11 a.m. So in this question is given, distance is given, time is given, speed is given. We can find out the answer. In the next question, so there is no distance, there is no speed. So then how we can find out the time? A train leaves station at 5 a.m. reaches Y at 9 a.m. X to Y 5 9. So total will be equal to 4 hours. And another train Y at 7 a.m. reaches X at 10:30 p.m. 10:30 a.m. So total number of hours will be equal to 3.5 hours. Here, so in the place of 4, in the place of 3.5, I'm taking 8 hours. Here, 7 hours. Just look at the statements. Here, x to y same distance, y to x is also same distance. So we can write distance is same. If distance is same, speed is inversely proportional to time. In this question, there is no speed. Time is given. Time equal to 8 is to 7. Initially, we are taking 8 hours. Next, it is taking 7 hours. Then the speeds will be equal to 7 is to 8. Then the speeds will be equal to 7 is to 8. Then distance equal to s into t. 8 into 7 equal to 56. 8 into 7 equal to 56 kilometers. So just look at here. A train started at 5 a.m., reaches at 9 a.m. and another train started at 7 a.m. In the sense, these two trains will meet after 7 a.m. only. So first train started at 5 a.m. 5 to 7, 2 hours of time. How much distance is covered in 2 hours? What is the speed of the train? Here timing equal to 7 or 8 hours. Here it will be 7 hours. Then the speeds are inversely proportional to time, where speed equal to 7 kilometers per hour. Here speed equal to 8 kilometers per hour. So here distance, what is the distance I am having? 56. I will take half of 56 will be equal to 28 kilometers. So total distance will be equal to 28. In 2 hours, how much distance he can cover? What is the speed of the train? 7 kilometers per hour. 7 into 2 equal to 14 kilometers. So total distance equal to 28. So total distance equal to 28. So in 2 hours, he is covering 14 kilometers. What is the remaining distance we are having in the sense? 28 minus 14 is equal to 14. They are traveling, these two trains are traveling towards each other. Then relative speed will be equal to addition. So 7 plus 8 equal to 15 kilometers per hour. So where time equal to distance by speed, 14 by 15, where time equal to 1 hour equal to 60, 15 ones are 15 fours are 14 fours are 56 minutes. After 7 a.m., so 7, after 7, these two trains will meet after 56 minutes. So the answer will be equal to 7:56 a.m. Next. A thief steals a car at 2:30 p.m., drives at 60 kilometers per hour. The theft is discovered at 3 p.m. The owner sets off the another car at 75 kilometers per hour. When will he catch the thief? So both of them are running towards, both of them are chasing in same direction. A car is started at 2:30, owner is started at 3 p.m. So what is the difference of time in the sense half an hour time? So thief speed will be equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Thief speed equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Half of the half 1 hour equal to 60 kilometers. Half an hour equal to 30 kilometers. We need to chase these 30 kilometers only. So in half an hour, he can cover 30 kilometers of distance, where thief speed is 60 kilometers, owner speed is 75 kilometers. Both of them are running in same direction. If they are running in same direction, then the relative speed equal to 75 minus 60. is equal to 15, where time equal to distance by speed, that t by 15 is equal to 2 hours. After 3 p.m., we need to chase for 2 hours of time. So 3 p.m. plus 2 p.m. will be equal to 5 p.m. So owner catch the thief at 5 p.m. So two men A and B travel from P to Q a distance of 84 kilometers at 12 kilometers per hour and 16 kilometers per hour. B reaches Q and returns immediately and meets A at R. Then find the distance between P to R. So that will be equal to, so two persons A and B travel P to Q at a distance of 84 with the speed of 24. So A is not reaching the destination, B reaches the Q and immediately meets A at R. So it's nothing but where A will be equal to 84 minus X divided by 12 and B will be equal to 84 some X divided by 16. So what is the distance of P to R? So P to R, just look at here. So how we can find out in the sense, where A to B is nothing, A to R. So that is A to R is 84 minus X. So here it will be equal to 84 plus X. So this will be equal to 12 by 16. So what is the distance in the sense? It has to be cancelled by 12 table. It has to be cancelled by 16 table. So if you look at the options, we are having 72. If I go with the option 72, 84. So to get 72, X has to be 12. X has to be 12. So 84 minus 12 equal to 72 divided by 12. 84 plus 12 divided by 16. So this will be equal to, it is cancelled, it is also cancelled. If I take 76, so this will be equal to, total distance is 84 minus 76. It will be equal to 8. It will be equal to 90. It is not cancelled. So the answer will be equal to 72 will be the answer. So distance between P to R will be equal to 72. By using options, we are finding. It has to be cancelled by 12 table as well as 16 table. Our next topic is boats and streams. What are the basics of boats and streams in the sense? In boats and streams, we are having speed of boat in still water and speed of current. Speed of the boat in still water, let us take x kilometers per hour. Speed of the current or flow will be equal to y kilometers per hour. Then the downstream will be equal to, so we need to add these two, still water and current, that is x plus y, whereas upstream equal to, so when boat is going or else when a person moving with on bike on downward direction, speed will be more. A person moving upward direction, speed will be less. So this will be equal to downstream equal to x plus y, upstream equal to x minus y. If I want to find out only x, it can be written as x equal to downstream plus upstream by 2, whereas y equal to downstream minus upstream by 2. Boat speed of boat in still water is x, current will be equal to y. If a person is moving downward direction on bike or truck, car, anything, so downward direction speed will be more, whereas upward direction speed will be less. So if I want to find out x value, downstream plus upstream by 2, whereas y will be equal to downstream minus upstream by 2. We'll see the questions. When the speed of boat in still water is 8 kilometers per hour and the rate of stream is 2 kilometers per hour, find the upstream of the boat. Upstream is nothing but we need to take the subtraction, whereas upstream equal to 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 kilometers per hour. The speed of swimmer in still water is 10 kilometers per hour. Find the downstream speed of the swimmer when the river is flowing with the speed of 8 kilometers per hour. Downstream equal to, so still water and the current speed. So that will be equal to 10 plus 8. So downstream in the sense we need to add these two, 10 plus 8 equal to 18 kilometers per hour. Next. A person can row downstream at 9 kilometers per hour, upstream at 5 kilometers per hour. Find the speed of A in still water and the speed of current. So downstream equal to 9 kilometers per hour, upstream equal to 5 kilometers per hour. Still water is nothing but x. So that will be equal to 9 plus 5 by 2, whereas y equal to 9 minus 5 by 2. 9 plus 5 by 2 equal to 14. 14 by 2 equal to 7 kilometers per hour, whereas y equal to 4 by 2 is nothing but 2 kilometers per hour. Next. Speed of boat when traveling downstream is 32 kilometers per hour, whereas upstream is 28 kilometers per hour. What is the boat speed of the boat in still water, where x equal to 32 plus 28 by 2. So sum equal to 60, 60 by 2 equal to 30 kilometers per hour. So the answer equal to 30 kilometers per hour. Next. A boat covers a distance of 30 kilometers downstream in 2 hours, while it takes 6 hours to cover the same distance upstream. What is the speed of the boat? Whereas downstream equal to 30 by 2, downstream is nothing but sum of the values x plus y equal to 15, whereas upstream equal to same distance in 6 hours, whereas upstream is taking more time when compared to downstream, 30 by 6. So that is x minus y equal to 5. What is the speed of the boat in still water? We need to find out x value, that is 20 by 2. 20 by 2 equal to 10 kilometers per hour. So 20 by 2 equal to 10 kilometers per hour. A man can row 10 kilometers per hour in still water if he takes 5 hours to go to and a place 24 kilometers away and return, then the speed of the water current is time equal to distance by speed. Total timing will be equal to 5 hours. So total distance equal to 24. So speed equal to one is downward direction and other one is upward direction. While we are moving in downward direction, speed will be more. So that will be equal to 10 plus x plus 24 by 10 minus x. Whatever the x value we are substituting, so this should be multiplication of factor of 24. Here also factor of 24. So what is the x value in the sense? X value we can't put 0.5. If I put x value equal to 3, 10 plus 3, it can't divide. 10 plus 4, 14. It is also not divided. So we need to take x equal to 2. If I take x equal to 2, so we can write 24 by 12 plus 24 by 8. So it will be equal to 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 equal to 5 hours of time. So the answer will be equal to 5 hours. A boat takes 19 hours for traveling downstream from a point A to B, coming back to C, midway between A and B. If the velocity of stream is 4 kilometers per hour, speed of boat in still water is 14 kilometers per hour. What is the distance between A and B? A time equal to distance by speed. Time equal to 19 hours. So a distance will be equal to A to B coming back to C. So is nothing but x divided by a boat takes 19 hours for traveling downstream from A to B. Okay. So velocity will be equal to, so one is upward downward direction. So that will be equal to, so we need to add these two. 14 plus 4 equal to 18. And next will be equal to, and coming back, a point C is midway between A and B. So if I am taking A to B equal to x, midway between A to B equal to, that is x by 2, this will be equal to downstream, it will be equal to upstream. Upstream speed will be less. So it will be equal to 14 minus 4 will be equal to 10. Now we can write 19 equal to x by 18 plus x by 20. So what is the x value? It should be divided by 18 and 20 table. So if I write 200, it is not divided by 18 table, that is 9 table. 160 is also not getting in 9 table. 220 is also not getting in 9 table. So remaining will be equal to 180. If I substitute 180 by 118 plus 180 by 20, so the answers are 10 plus 9 will be equal to 90. So x equal to 180 kilometers. Next. A man can row 60 kilometers upstream and 88 kilometers downstream in 20 hours. Also, he can row 80 kilometers upstream and 110 kilometers downstream in 26 hours. Find the speed of the man in still water and the rate of current. So that will be equal to time equal to distance by speed, whereas time equal to 20 hours, distance equal to 60, upstream will be equal to x minus y, whereas downstream equal to 88 divided by downstream equal to x plus y. So next will be equal to 26, 80 by x minus y plus 110 by x plus y. Whatever the x and y values, it should be multiplication of factor of 88. So that is multiplication of 11. So x and y should be multiplication of 11. So here also multiplication of 11. So in which option we are getting sum equal to multiplication of 11. So if I go with second option, 8 plus 11 plus 3, 11 plus 3 equal to 14. It is not possible. 11 plus 9, 19. It is also not possible. So we are getting the answer. It is not possible. It is also. So we'll see first option. 8 plus 3 equal to 11. 8 minus 3 will be equal to 5. If I substitute 60 by 5 plus 88 by 11. So what is the value I am getting in the sense 5 ones are 5 12s are 11 ones are 11 eights are. The sum of 12 plus 8 equal to 20. I am getting 20 here. Here also 80 by 5 plus 110 by 11. So it will be 16 plus 10 will be equal to 26 hours. So in both the cases, the values are satisfying. So the answer will be equal to 11 is to 8. Sorry, 8 is to 3. A boat takes half time in moving a certain distance than upstream. So upstream is taking more time when compared to downstream. So downstream equal to upstream, same distance. So downstream will be half of the time taking by upstream, whereas downstream equal to x plus y, upstream equal to, if downstream is half of the time, upstream will be equal to full time, that will be equal to x minus y. The ratio of speed of boat in still water and that of current will be equal to x plus y is equal to 2x minus 2y. So do the simplification, x equal to 3y. Then x by y equal to 3 is to 1. So the ratio equal to 3 is to 1. Next. A man can row against the current 3/4 of kilometer in 15 minutes, return same distance in 10 minutes. The ratio of speed to that current is. So here distance is same. distance is same, 3/4 of kilometer. Speed will be equal to, so distance will be equal to same. So that will be equal to x plus y into 15. So x minus y into 10. 2 3s are 5 3s are 5 2s are 3x and 2x equal to x. 3y and 2y equal to 5y. Then x by y equal to 5:1. So the ratio of x and y equal to 5:1. Next. So next topic is races. A beat B by 100 meters in 1 kilometer race. A beat B by 100 meters in 1 kilometer race. It's nothing but A is winning, B is losing. So total kilometers, 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters. A is run by total 1000 meters and B is run by 100 meters less than A. So that will be equal to 1000 minus 100 is equal to 900 meters. Next. A gives B 50 meter start in 1 kilometer race. A gives B 50 meter start is nothing but, so if A is started at X and B is started at X minus 50. So here it will be 1 kilometer race. So it's nothing but A has to run total 1000 meters and B is running only 950 meters. A gives 50 meters start in 1 kilometer race. In a race of 1 kilometer, A beats B by 40 meters or 5 seconds. Find the time taken by B. Find the time taken by A to run 1 kilometer. In a race of 1 kilometer, that will be equal to 1000 meters. A beat B by 40 meters. So it's nothing but A will be equal to 1000. B equal to 960 meters, that is 40 meters or 5 seconds. 40 meters equal to 5 seconds. Find the time taken by A to run 1 kilometer. So whatever the time taking by B, same time A is also taking. So same time A is also taking. So that will be equal to 40 meters equal to 5 seconds. So how much distance B is traveled in the sense 960 meters. In 4 table 96 we are getting 24 times. 24 into 5 will be equal to 120 seconds. 24 into 5 equal to 120 seconds. In a race of 1 kilometer, A beat B by 100 meters. AB. So where A equal to 1000, B equal to 900 meters. In a race of 300 meters, B beats C by 50 meters. This will be equal to 1 kilometer. It will be equal to 300 meters. B beats C by 50 meter is nothing but, so this B equal to 300, where C equal to 250. So now we can write then in 1 kilometer race, by what margin A beat C? Just look at here. 100 meters, 900. So total will be equal to A is running total 1000 meters, B is running total 900 meters, whereas C is running 250 meters. So in a race of 300 meters, B beat C by 50 meters. So then in a race of 1 kilometer, what margin will A beat C? So here B will be equal to 900. Here B will be equal to 300. To get 900, we need to multiply it by 3 times. So this will be equal to 900. 3 3 is a 9. 25 into 3 equal to 750. So A is already 1000 meters. So what is the difference of A and C is nothing but 250 meters. So next we will discuss, next topic is permutation combination topic. What do you mean by permutation and combination? Permutation is nothing but arrangement. Permutation is nothing but arrangement. Combination is nothing but the selection of the values. So here we are having two letters, A, B. How we can arrange A, B? So A and B is arranged by A, B or else B, A. In how many ways we can arrange? Two ways. Next, A, B, C. In how many ways we can arrange A, B, C? So that will be equal to A, B, C, A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, C, B, A. So totally we are getting 6. Total we are having 3 letters. So 3 letters we are getting 6 in the sense we can written as 3 factorial ways. Next, whereas if it is 4 letters, in how many ways we can arrange in the sense 4 factorial ways. 4 factorial ways. Next, if some values are in same, so that will be equal to A, B. In how many ways we can arrange A, B? So it will be equal to, we can arrange A, B, A, B, A, B, double A. So totally how many letters we are having? 3 letters. 3 letters can be done by 3 factorial. Is there any numbers are repeating in the sense 2 letters are repeating? It will be equal to 2 factorial. 3 factorial is 6. 6 by 2 equal to 3 letters, 3 ways. Next. If you are having 4 letters, 5 letters, out of which A, B, B, A, C. In how many ways we can arrange A, B, B, A, C in the sense? Total how many letters in the sense? 5 letters. Out of 5 letters, 2 letters. 2, we are having 2 A's, 2 B's. So we need to write in the denominator 2 A's and 2 B's. So in how many ways we can arrange? 5 factorial is 120, 2 2s are 4, 4 1s are 4 3s are. So we can arrange 30 ways. Next will be equal to factorial, whereas n factorial equal to n into n minus 1, n minus 2 and etc. so on. 5 factorial equal to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So is equal to 120. Whereas 6 factorial equal to 6 into 5 factorial. 6 into 120 equal to 720. Whereas 7 factorial equal to 7 into 6 factorial equal to 7 into 720 is equal to 5040. Whereas 8 factorial equal to, so 7 factorial into 8 is equal to 40320. 9 factorial will be equal to 36, 2880. Whereas 10 factorial equal to multiplication of 10. 36, 2880. This is about factorial values. Next. In permutation combination, so we are having some formulas. In permutation, we are having some formulas. What are the different types of formulas we are having? NPR. So out of n, we need to arrange R values. NPR equal to n factorial by n minus R factorial. So that is 10P2 is equal to 10 factorial by 10 minus 2 factorial. 10 factorial is 10 into 9 into 8 factorial divided by 8 factorial, whereas 8 will be cancelled. 10 nines are 90. Every time we can't write 10 into 9 into 8 by 8 factorial. What is the other method in the sense? 10P2 can be written as 10 we need to decrease 2 terms. That will be 10 into 9 will be equal to 90. 10 into 9 will be equal to 90. Whereas 7P3 equal to 7 into 6 into 5. So next will be equal to 2P0, 2P2. What is the value of 2P2 in the sense? 2 we need to decrease 2 times. That will be equal to 2 into 1. Next, 3P3 will be equal to again 3 we need to decrease 3 terms. That is 3 into 2 into 1. So 2p2 and 3p3 can be written as npn. npn equal to n factorial. Next. 2p1 will be equal to 2. We are decreasing only one term, that is 2 only. 3p1 we are decreasing only one time, it is 3 only. np1 equal to n base. np1 equal to n base. Next, 2p0 equal to, what is the value of 2p0? That is 2 factorial by 2 minus 0 factorial equal to 1. So 3p0 will be equal to 3 factorial by 3 minus 0 factorial will be equal to 1. We are not decreasing any value. 2p0 equal to 1, 3p0 is also 1. So where we can write np0 will be equal to 1. We'll see the some of the questions in permutation. In how many different ways can the letters of the word bloating can be arranged? So what is the word bloating? Is there any common letters in bloating, in the sense there is no any common letters in bloating? How many letters are there in the sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters will be equal to 8 factorial. So 8 factorial equal to 5040. Answer is 5040 guys. There is no common letters in bloating. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word Mississippi be arranged? How many letters in a word Mississippi? Total we are having how many letters, in the sense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 letters can be done by 11 factorial. Is there any common letters, in the sense we are having 4s? 4s will be equal to 4 factorial. 2p's will be equal to 2 factorial. How many i's we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 4 i's will be equal to 4. So that is 4 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 factorial. 4 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 factorial. So 11 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 factorial. It will take some time to do the cancellation. Instead of doing the cancellation, what is the other method to find out, in the sense? So 11 factorial can be written as 11 into 10 into 9 something. So in the denominator, 4 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 factorial. Here we are having 11. Answer is compulsory 11 multiplication. Why? Because in the denominator there is no multiplication, cancellation of 11 table. In the sense, answer should be 11 table. What is the divisibility rule for 11? Sum of odd places is equal to sum of even places. Is equal to or difference will be equal to 0. Both will be same only. So what is the sum? 3 plus 1 equal to 4. 4 plus 2 equal to 6. It is not possible. 3 plus 3 is 6. 11. It is also not possible. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. So 10 minus 7, it is also not possible. 3 plus 6, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. So 9 equal to 9. On both the cases, I am getting same value. So the answer will be equal to D is our answer. So there is no cancellation of 11 table. So the answer will be equal to D is the answer. In how many different ways can the letters of the word mathematics can be arranged? In mathematics, how many letters we are having in the sense total mathematics 11 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 letters can be done by 11 factorial. Is there any common letters in the sense? So we are having m's are common, that will be 2 factorial. So that is 2 m's. Next to 2 a's, and the next will be equal to 2 t's. 2 a's will be equal to 2 factorial, 2 t's will be equal to 2 factorial. So the answer will be 11 factorial divided by 2, 2 will be equal to 8. So the answer is 11 factorial by 8. How many different ways can the letters of the word mango can be arranged so that the middle position is occupied by M? So total how many letters we are having? 5 letters in a word. Middle letter will be equal to M. So that will be equal to M can be arranged by only one letter is arranged by only one way. So total we are having 5 letters. One letter is completed. Remaining letters will be 4 letters. Is there any common letters in 4 letters in the sense? There is no common letters in the word mango. Already M is placed. Remaining letters also there is no common. 4 letters can be arranged by 4 factorial. 4 factorial equal to answer is 24. 4 factorial equal to answer is 24. Next question. In how many different ways can the letters of the word paper be arranged so that the middle position is occupied by R? Middle position is occupied by R. How many letters in a word? 5 letters. Already one letter is filled by R, so that will be equal to one way. Remaining letters are 4 letters can be done by 4 factorial. Is there any common letters in the sense we are having 2 p's that will be equal to 2 factorial. 4 factorial is 24, 2 factorial is 2. 24 by 2 equal to 12 is our answer. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word be arranged? Starts with R, ends with H. So in a word, Ranjit, we are having starts with R, ends with H. R is a one-letter word. One letter. It is arranged by one way. H is also one letter. It is also arranged by only one way. So total letters in a word will be equal to 7. Out of 7, 2 letters are completed. The remaining letters will be equal to only 5. Out of 5, is there any common letters? In the sense we don't have any common letters. So it can be arranged by 5 factorial. 5 factorial equal to 120. So the answer will be equal to 120. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word happy be arranged? Both P's are together. In happy, HAPPY, both P's are together and remaining will be equal to HAY. Both P's are together will be equal to 1. HAY will be equal to 3. So 1 plus 3 equal to 4 factorial. Next, 2 P's can be arranged by 2 factorial. So both of them are same. So it can be arranged by 2 factorial. 2 factorial is cancelled. 4 factorial equal to 24 ways. 4 factorial equal to 24 ways. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word MANGOS arranged? It will begin and ends with vowel. So how many vowels in this word? A and O will be the vowels. It may be starts with A. It's maybe it is starts with A. It is ends with O. Or else it may be starts with O. It may be ends with A. In the sense, two vowels are arranged by 2 factorial. Remaining how many letters we are having? 4 letters. 4 letters will be done by 4 factorial. 2 vowels are done by 2 factorial. 4 letters are done by 4 factorial. So total number of ways will be equal to 24 into 2 is equal to 48 ways. 24 into 2 equal to 48 ways. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word judge so that all vowels, all consonants come together? All vowels, all consonants come together. Before solving this one, let's see one basic thing in permutation and combination. So here we are having, just look at the question. So all vowels, how many vowels in judge? J-U-D, G. Vowels will be equal to 2 vowels. 2 vowels can be done by 2 factorial ways. 3 consonants can be done by 3 factorial ways. In between 2 factorial and 3 factorial, So what we need to place? So this will be equal to all vowels will be 1. All consonants is also 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2 factorial. 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial. In between 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, what we need to place? Plus or multiplication. We need to discuss this one. Okay, just look at here. That is R rule. So very important this one, and rule. What do you mean by R rule and what do you mean by and rule? So a person went to Xerox shop or else stationery shop. He need to select pen and marker or else choose any pen or marker. He has to select any pen or marker. We are having 3 pens. So that is P1, P2, P3. And markers we are having 2 markers, M1, M2. In how many ways he can select or else choose? So 3 pens as well as 3 markers. 3 pens can be done by total 3 ways. 2 markers can be done by total 2 ways. In how many ways he can select either pen or marker, in the sense he has to select any one, either pen or marker. He can't select both at a time. So he can't select pen and marker. He need to select at a time only one. It's nothing but addition. So that will be equal to 3 plus 2 equal to total 5 ways. Next, and rule. So here also same thing, 3 pens, P1, P2, P3, M1, M2. Here he has to select pen as well as marker. So after selection of P1 marker, he can select M1 marker. After selection of P1 pen, he can go with M2 marker. After selection of P2 pen, he can go with M1 or else M2. After selection of P3, he can choose M1 or else M2. 3 pens can be done by 3 ways. 2 markers can be done by 2 ways. In how many ways he can select, in the sense 3 into 2 will be equal to total 6 ways. Total 6 ways. Next. Again, we're having a person is traveling from A to C via B. So A to B, he has to travel total 5 ways. He can travel total 5 ways. B to C, he can travel total 7 ways. In how many ways a person can travel A to C? In how many ways he can travel, in the sense we need to choose either 5 plus 7 or else 5 into 7, in the sense. If I place plus, it will be plus is nothing but R. So a person is not completing the task. A person destination will be equal to C from via B. So if I choose addition, he is traveling A to B or else B to C only. He is not traveling A to B as well as B to C. If I select multiplication, initially out of 5 ways, here he is selecting 1 way, and next out of 7 he is selecting other 1 way. So both the cases he need to satisfy. So that will be equal to 5 into 7. Okay, just look at the question. In how many different ways can the letters of the word judge? Judge, we are having 2 vowels and 3 consonants. 2 vowels will be equal to 1. All vowels, all consonants come together. All vowels will be equal to 1. All consonants will is also 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2 factorial. All vowels to be is arranged by 2 factorial. All consonants is arranged by 3 factorial. So the answer will be equal to 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 6 equal to 24. In how many ways we can arrange in the sense? 24 ways we can arrange. All vowels, all consonants can be arranged by 24 ways. So is there any common letters in the sense? There is no common letters. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word student be arranged? All vowels, all consonants come together. In student, how many letters in a student in the sense? 7 letters. Out of 7 letters, 2 vowels, remaining all are consonants. All vowels, all consonants are together. It's nothing but 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2 factorial. So how many vowels we are having? 2 vowels can be done by 2 factorial. And 5 consonants can be done by 5 factorial. In consonants, we are having 2 T's are common. So that is 2 factorial. Whereas 2 factorial is cancelled. 2 into 120 is equal to 240. So the answer equal to 240. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word software be arranged in such a way that all vowels come together? So in software, how many letters in a word in the sense? 8 letters. So how many vowels in the sense? O, A, E. 3 vowels. Remaining all are consonants. All vowels come together. All vowels we need to consider as one. Remaining consonants consider as so consonants only. So that will be equal to 5. 1 plus 5 equal to 6. So this letter 6 letters can be done by 6 factorial. Next we are having in consonants, is there any common letters in the sense? There is no common letters in consonants in the sense there is no denominator. Vowels, how many vowels are there in the sense? 3 vowels. 3 vowels can be done by 3 factorial. 6 factorial will be equal to 720. 3 factorial equal to 6. So 720 into 6 equal to 4320. Answer is 4320. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word therapy be arranged so that the vowels never come together? The last question we discussed, vowels come together. This will be equal to never come together is nothing but total number of ways minus vowels come together. So total number of letters will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters can be done by 7 factorial. 7 factorial equal to 5040. All vowels come together. Vowels never come together is nothing but total minus vowels come together. So total 7 letters. Out of 7 letters, 2 vowels, remaining all are consonants. All vowels come together is nothing but 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 factorial into 2 factorial. whereas 6 factorial is 720 into 2 equal to 1440. So total number of ways equal to 5040. Ovals come together equal to 1440. Difference of these two equal to 40. 40 will be cancelled. 50 minus 14 equal to 36. So the answer equal to 3600. Next. In how many different ways can the letters of the word detail be arranged such that vowel occupy only odd position? So how many letters in a word? So total will be equal to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vowels. How many vowels we are having? 3 vowels, 3 consonants. So that will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 vowels occupy odd position. So it may be E, A, I, or else A, E, I, anything. 3 vowels can be done by odd position. So it will be equal to 3 factorial. 3 consonants can be done by even position. It can be done by 3 factorial. So in between 3 factorial and 3 factorial, what we need to place in the sense multiplication. Why? Because if I take addition, so the word consists of vowels as well as consonants. In the sense we need to take multiplication. So if I take addition, vowels will be different, consonants will be different. That's why we need to take multiplication. 3 factorial equal to 36 ways. Next. So last question. In how many different ways can the letters of the machine be arranged such that vowel occupy only odd position? So how many letters we are having? 7 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7 letters, vowels. How many vowels we are having? 3 vowels. 4 consonants. So vowels occupy odd position. Consonants occupy even position as well as odd position. So 3 vowels, how many odd positions we are having? 1, 3, 5, 7. In the last question, we are having 3 vowels, 3 even position, 3 consonants, 3 odd positions. That will be equal to, we can arrange 3p3 will be equal to 3 factorial. But here we are having 4 odd position. Out of 4, we need to arrange 3 vowels. That will be equal to 4p3. 4p3 equal to 4 into 3 into 2 will be equal to 4 factorial only. So out of 4, we are arranging only 3 letters. So we are left with one more letter. So one more letter. So one place is pending here. So we are having 4 consonants. We are having only 3 even positions. But we are having one odd position is pending. So that will be equal to 4 consonants, 4 places. Can be done by 4p4. 4p4 is also 4 factorial. Here also we need to take 4 factorial into 4 factorial. 4 factorial into 4 factorial equal to 24 into 24. So it will be equal to 576. 24 into 24 equal to 576. Answer is 576. That's all about today's class. Thank you.